Great, the recording is on and working. So the usual thing, I'm gonna put on these levels using the 30-minute chart 8 a.m. candle. Apple is first. You guys see my screen there. Why is that such a tiny candle? Which one is 8 a.m.? There you go. Okay, it's not the tiny one. If I screw this up, somebody please call me out. I always don't pay attention to details. So if I make a mistake picking the wrong candle, that's probably the biggest mistake. So let's get that right. All right, Apple. It looks like there's nothing to work with on this. Let's go to Microsoft. Way up there somewhere. There we go. NVIDIA. Microsoft's interesting. I like the look of this already. Sorry, this is NVIDIA. NVIDIA's interesting. Let's go to AMD. So everything seems to have gapped up. Anybody aware of any reasons? More tweets, more news, more, I don't know, lowering interest rates.
So news is about tariffs.
What's going on with that? They say.
So they say that the tariff, the regime of tariff is very small and it will not be that huge and it will not be on all those commodities.
So more hocus pocus. Alrighty. Great. Thank you. So we know why things want to go up. At least the sentiment is there. Cool. Well, we've had a massive bullish run in the last couple of months, and now let's see if this weekend gap up makes any difference. Or do we just push up and continue down? I have no idea. Everything on my screens is all up. All right, Meta. Whoa. I'm going to come back to Meta. I'm playing a different game with Meta. I'm not going to look at it right now. Okay, Google. Okay, Google looks all right. There we go. Okay, so got all the levels on. All right, let's do Meta just because it's a different world. Let's get rid of all these lines. Now in Meta, you notice the 8 a.m. candle. It's not unusually small. I mean, like Apple looks like this too today. But the whole concept on Meta that I've been working on is to not trade these Fibonacci levels and to go basically backwards to the fractal patterns trading style that I used last year. Because that's been, backtesting wise, it's proven to be very interesting. So looking for drama levels. You can see drama right there. It went one way and it just reversed. So that goes, and that gets a level. Drama the other way, I call this traumatic level. There's another one right there. So went up and pushed straight down, pretty much where it is now. So that's firm resistance. You can see that, firm resistance. So if this happens to become a breakout, this will be fun. There you go. Now it's starting to make sense, right? A breakout of this, 613 area would be great. And then you go up to the next level of resistance, which is this obvious one right here. Where it's sold off from on this day, about 620. And if it gets there, then you keep looking further up. You have an obvious one up here too. That's it. So I wouldn't think of it as short. I don't see a setup on a short right now. All I see is it's positive, consolidating. If it breaks out, then 1 minute retest is what I could think about. So there you go. There's Meta. Apple's the interesting one because these levels make no sense. So perhaps go with the same strategy with Apple. This, I'm not going to go and chop and change strategies. Just let it be. Meta's enough. One's enough. There's plenty of opportunity anyway. The market's a gold mine. Microsoft. Let me think. What was I seeing on this? Yeah, it's all gapped up. Basically, a breakout. Let's look around. What else is more interesting? NVIDIA is interesting. AMD is similar. Again, you can see the consolidation right about at the level. Ideally, it does a breakout in the pre-market, so after the market opens, just take the retest, and you're going up towards 120, 150 or so. AMD is the same chart pattern, pretty much. I like this consolidation. It's got a good look to it for a breakout. So basically, a lot of 1-minute ORBs seem to be shaping up. But anyways, I'm not trading 1-minute ORBs. I'm trading these 30-minute breakouts. Tesla, same idea. They all look the same. Just gotta pick the best one, really. What looks the most interesting. Oh, we didn't do Amazon. Forgot about Amazon. Let's find a level. Look at that. It's the same thing. Really, it's the same thing. Put it there. So today, everything looks the same, at least to my eyes. So let's see what the SPY tells us. Oh yeah, SPY is the best. Obviously, see the long tail hammer? Yeah, it's the 8 a.m. candle. But that's very, very interesting. Instead of watching all these, which are basically the same, I might as well just watch this one and see if that setup for the breakout looks like a breakout's happened. It's coming back to it. Let's have a look. 1-minute chart. Here it is. That very good consolidation. Got up. Second attempt. Okay, not really great, huh? 2 attempts to go. It hasn't gone. Huh. Well, we still have about 15 minutes to the open. Let's see what happens here. Interesting, huh? I'll have a look. Anyways, that's what I see so far. Anyone see anything interesting? I like Meta. I'm gonna go long on Meta watch. Meta's already done. What's happening here in Meta is, all right, I have a level right there. Okay, so it already did one ABCD pattern where it broke out, did the retest. Let's doing a second ABCD pattern for the breakout. There's a consolidation happening right now. Ideally, it stays there. It's very tight, or even pops up a bit before the open. That gives us more conviction to go long. Be a little careful about this area, but realistically, you're playing a 30-minute time frame, and then this kind of fractal pattern, you wouldn't worry about it. Let's see. Premier WS. Man, you guys and your names, really.
So Avi, the ABCD pattern in Meta, the A starts where the red line is marked, you mean to say, at about 8 a.m.?
No, not here. I'm looking at a 30-minute chart. Look at this. The gap starts at 606, $606. There's
Okay.
the breakout. There's the consolidation. There's the breakout. There's a retest already done. I was breaking out. It's doing a second ABCD pattern as well. It's kind of weird.
Thank you.
Yep. We have NVIDIA, AMD, Tesla, Meta, SPY. I forget Amazon. It's okay. Google's okay. Don't even need to bother with Apple. Microsoft's doing the same thing. So I'll basically pick what makes sense. I mean, one of them might go and you might pick the wrong one. I have no idea which one's going to go correctly today or appropriately. Maybe they'll all just go. I don't know. For now, there's no telling. They all look the same. In which case, if they're all truly the same, I'm more likely to go with the SPY and just load up on volatility, which is go 0 DTE and out of the money and see what happens. Meta is a different strategy, though. At least the levels I'm using are different from the usual. Oops. All right, guys. So this week, the schedule is I'll trade today, tomorrow, and most likely on Wednesday as well. I travel out on Thursday early in the morning. So Wednesday should be the last trading day unless something unforeseen pops up. As well as today and possibly Wednesday, but today for sure, doing a session in the BBT webinar room at 11 a.m. So come have some fun with that. Webinar room in BBT. And possibly do that on Wednesday. So Wednesday is the only tricky schedule just because of travel and stuff. But that's the schedule so far. And then it's off to Vancouver. That's that. You believe I was out surfing today. Next week I'll be out snowboarding. This is so cool. I was like, go straight to the winter. It's funny how you can just kind of go around the world like that. The world is very different. It's fun. So anyways, that's the schedule. Okay. AMD is interesting because it's breaking out already, and I like it when it breaks out already. So that then all you have to do is wait for the retest. You have to wait for the breakout and the retest. The breakout's already happened. The level there. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, lots of action here. So yeah, look at these higher lows, consolidation, the breakout. Now where it struggled previously, it's there right now. If it comes and bounces off the open, there's an opportunity. So AMD is looking a bit more interesting now than the others. And Meta, of course, always interesting. Meta, I don't know what to do with Meta. Drives me nuts. Anyways, we do have now we have about 9 minutes to the open. Let me know if you want to talk about anything, guys. I'm not really doing much except watching these breakouts, trying to see which one I'm gonna look at the open. Probably pick 2, not more than 2. 2 is already quite a lot to watch at the open, at least for me. Google's looking interesting. Just like AMD, it's done the breakout. I'm looking on 30-minute chart. See that the breakout's happening. So zoom into the 1. There you go. You can see that a very nice consolidation, breakout, retest. Off you go. 168 is the target. So Google and AMD so far less risky than things like Meta and SPY. SPY, man, SPY is crazy. It's so unpredictable. I have a terrible win rate with the SPY. I just can't read it right. That's it. This doesn't behave the way I see things. What do we got here in the chat? Trading Vows, can you look at post Friday trading? Oh, please post. Oh, I didn't post it? Seriously? It's already Monday. Is that video not up? Friday's recording? Oh, man. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. I told you it's been hectic around here. Yikes. Thank you for the reminder. Next time I screw up, can somebody just call me out earlier, please? I know I should have a checklist, but...
Looks like you drank too much.
Did I? No, I never drink too much. Just played too much. Yeah, we had fun on Friday. Gosh, it was exhausting. I was so beat up by Friday last week. That was it, man. I just drank myself to sleep, basically. But yeah, I was beat up last week. I was so beat up. This whole weekend, I basically sat on my ass the whole weekend. It's only today I actually got moving. Dan, yeah, the webinar I've got, that's going to take a bit to post. That goes in a different place. But the live trading recording, I should have done that on Friday. Sorry, guys. But anyways, if I don't do this, you guys notice on the weekend, just hit me up real quick. I could do it. Now I'm not going to do it with this live trading going on now, but I'll put it up after we're done with the session. I've got it right here. Should have been up. Let me even put a little reminder on this. That's kind of silly. I've gotten there. Now that adds up to 8 things I gotta finish off today after trading. Put that on. I'm looking forward to taking a break from trading. It's been a very busy quarter, so this little 10 days not trading will be good. I'm actually doing plenty of work anyways, but at least not trading, day trading. And that'll be refreshing. Always need a break. Every few months, it's good to have a break. All right, we're getting close to the open. About 5 minutes to go. Google still looks good. AMD's already on its way. I wonder if AMD truly is the right one to watch. Look at that's halfway to the target. What concerns me with AMD is these levels are so close to each other. Last week when I traded the Apple, I think it was Friday I traded Apple. I skipped a level intentionally because you could see the levels were just so close to each other, and just skipped one and went for the next. So anyways, AMD, let's see, this could be good. So right now I see AMD, I see Google. Both of them are shaping up. And now Tesla's interesting. There you go, Tesla's working. Oh boy, here we go. If Tesla's gonna shape up, then it's a better one, better than all these others. Breakout. Let's see if it does a retest. There it is, retest. No. One bounce, second bounce. There it is. What's next? Ooh, 259. There's the buyer. This is very interesting. Let's see if that 255. No, not holding. 259. Ooh. Already. Things are looking not so healthy on Tesla. This is interesting. You can see this price action. You can already see exactly where the buyers are. It's 259, but they're lower and lower. They're getting lower. I'm not seeing them pushing up. They really gotta break. I mean, these are the big buyers. If they break down here, this is a problem. I still wouldn't go long down in this area. I'd go long up in this area around 260. That's when I have confirmation that these buyers are in charge. Oof. Okay, time to pay attention. AMD is looking very good, very strong. Google's holding. Tesla is not convincing. SPY is not convincing either. Meta, God, Meta, don't even look at it. Forget about Meta. Ooh. Amazon, nothing worthwhile on Amazon.
Avi, what do you think of Amazon for a short? Because of the last two candles, 30 minutes. You see that there is a pressure to push it down.
Yeah, but yeah. Basically, you're seeing tweezer tops, so it could be tweezer top. But I don't trade tweezer tops. I never get good conviction on those. So no, I'm not touching that for a short. No way. I want to see a serious long tail hammer. I mean, very serious. Otherwise, it's not worth my time. So yeah, there's not enough conviction on it. What's wrong with this? I better get this working. There we go. Okay, got all the charts and montages, all this stuff working. Damn, AMD is already gone. I think the trade's over on AMD. Google is sitting there. Now Meta's getting interesting. Goodness. Ugh. The closer we get to the open, the more confused I'm getting. Don't know what to do. SPY is a mess. Tesla is a no-go. I will not touch Tesla unless before the open. I'm not going to make a plan for it. It's not convincing. Okay, AMD, I'm going to keep it on the 1 minute chart, but I know it's going to be tough to catch because the trade's over. Google looks super. It's Google and Meta. It has to be Google and Meta. That's all I see, really. They're both very strong for these levels. I'd love to catch Meta for a change. Oops. Look at that. It's already gone, but this is not really gone. There's plenty in it. 620 is the target, way up there. All right. Meta, yeah, it's going to open there, looks like. Wow. Okay, here we go. It's going to be, I have to be naughtier than normal to get into this.
Yeah, positioning this morning is really interesting.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It is interesting. I'm confused the closer we get to the open.
I mean, yeah, it's a gap and go or gap and crab.
Yeah.
Which one is it going to be?
And I don't see setups for shorts, even though, unless it breaks the pre-market low areas on anything, everything.
Apple was looking decent, but now it's kind of pushing up.
Yeah, it's going now. I can't even trade Apple today. It's not even, my levels don't make any sense. It's Meta, it's Google. I think that's it. 1 minute to go, guys. I don't see anything else. AMD is a possibility. We have 110, 109.60. That's the area, breakout area. Meta would be so much fun. This is Monday, so we're going to have expensive contracts today, which is nice. especially on something like Meta. Be like $1 or $2 stops at the open. All right, guys, about 20 seconds to the open. As always, wait for your setups. The market is a gold mine. You don't have to trade at the open. You don't have to jump into anything. You don't even have to take a trade today. Wait for it to set up. For me, just Meta looks actually pretty good based on my strategy. If it bounces off this 613 zone, I'll be getting long these 615 contracts, which are $10 contracts. There it is. Whoa, okay, pay attention. Getting long here on Meta, trying to. Oh, there it is. I got the long. Stop is below 614. Can't even read this thing. What is going on? See how expensive these contracts are. All right, 613 is the breakout. I can't even read. Where is it? Okay, it opened strong. So if it drops, I'll be out of there. I want to play with this. So volatile. Let's see, the buyer hold 613. The open was 614. I think the first bounce was 614. Anyways, breakout. The whole idea is a retest of the breakout. It's bouncing that zone. These expensive contracts are crazy. Anyways, I'll be out of here in a moment if it drops this area where it is. Ooh, look at that thing. Come on, go on. Nah, this thing's weak. Looks really weak. Looks set up for a 1 minute ORB going down. Let's see, the buyer's still holding 613. As long as that holds, that 613 zone, you never know. SPY is also super weak. I'm trying to catch a trade on that. That'll be later. Oh, come on, let's get going. It's going to take a while. And Google went the other way. What a crash. AMD, who's catching that AMD? Man, that's the long. Perfect retest break of a breakout. Man, I think I'm amazing. Did you guys see the fill, by the way, on Meta that I got? Right at the top of that first candle. I got in at 617. Can you believe it? Just the spreads are so bad. Just the worst spread on the planet. I can't do much about it. Well, just got to manage the size. I'm out of the money too. Actually, it's already in the money once I got in. Because it was 617. I went for 615 contracts. So there you go. Failed attempt to go out of the money. Still holding. Looks weak, but let's see. Let's see what. Really watching this thing's jumpy. Come. Still holding. Yeah, it's holding. There's that buyer there, but see what's happening here in Meta? This looks like a battle zone right here. These 3 candles already so far. Buyers and sellers. It's like making a range, and it's going to do an ORB off of this range. The bottom is about 612.50. The top is about 617. So breakout either direction from there. So far, the price action is saying weakness. More likely to break down than up. So let's see. Google went straight to the bottom, found its level. It's there right now. Tesla's doing a breakout. Somebody catch that. Nvidia's doing the breakout. Somebody catch that. Everything's going. I'm in the wrong trade. I'm in the wrong stock here. Let's see. I'm going to put a stop in place now. I think it's slow enough, maybe. I'm going to really just leave it alone. It's too difficult to watch. There. Stops in place. Somebody look at Nvidia. I'm going to look at Nvidia. Tesla. Whoa, these things are gone. AMD. Hey, who caught this stuff, guys? I told you guys 1 minute ORB. Look at that. Tesla is gone. Nvidia's gone. These are big trades. Nice. Yeah, catch that. Damn good. Look at that thing. I was busy trying to manage Meta. I totally missed the Nvidia opportunity. But nice. There it goes. The SPY is going to come back around here in a moment, it looks like. Can I add into Meta first? If my stop is too wide. If I can move my stop on Meta, I'll add in. Otherwise, no. But the SPY is interesting. SPY breakout will be so good. I'm going to get ready for this. It's down in ORB right now. Shit, man, it's going to be so volatile. It's 571. No, I'm going to go 572. SPY's doing a fallen angel setup. He's going to watch this. See that? Down and up, break the opening price. Let's see if it bounces this area. I mean, my breakout area is up further up, but the price action is really interesting when you get into this. Ooh, a $1 contract. This is huge. I put a lot of shares on this contract. That's not the whole point. All right, I'm getting long here on the SPY. Can put on a big size on this one. This will be more fun than anything else if it goes. And it should be halfway of that range, about 570.50 or so. So it's down here. The stop is like 95 cents or something. Again, these contracts, it's hard to know where to put the stop because the price action doesn't always follow, or the contract doesn't always follow the price. All right, Meta still jerking around, jumpy, not doing anything. Sitting inside that ORB zone. Long SPY, I'm long Meta. Tesla's doing amazing. Crap. Shit. I told you, you don't know which one's going to go. I thought it might be Meta or now SPY, but look, Tesla was it. NVIDIA was okay too. Tesla really straight to the target. Can actually put size on that with the way it behaved. Anyways, the truth is, you never know what's going to happen after you enter the position. Don't even think you know. Forget about pretending you know. Nobody knows anything. That fill on Meta was horrific, though. Gotta say, that was the worst fill I've had in a long time. All right, SPY, once it breaks the area, we'll move the stop in tighter and double the position. Let's see, it may not break. It may be short. Maybe I have no idea what's going to happen. Let's do this. Okay, market orders to getting ready to buy more of these contracts. Need more conviction of this breakout zone. So far, it's all resistance. Don't have any indications of a breakout. But let's see. It's retesting 571. That was previous resistance. So breakout, retest. It's just kind of, it's all basically retest. It's all basically resistance. Come on, SPY. Tesla hit its head on 263. That's stuck there. SPY is ready to go. Not ready to go. Can't tell. Come on. This one, there's a new high. All right, buying more contracts on the SPY. There we go, up to 700 now. Now my stop is 570.75, right below this area down here. About $1. These are very, very heavy positions. I'm being a lot more aggressive today than normal. I think I just see a lot of potential in these moves. I don't know if I've ever taken 700 contracts on the SPY or 50 contracts at $10 a contract on Meta. Was it almost 12? It's a lot. It's a huge position. Both are huge. We're having potential breakout on Tesla. What is it doing? Can't even tell what the hell Tesla wants. Keep an eye on Tesla, guys. It's very interesting. 263, and it's looking strong. Finally, Meta's beginning to perhaps maybe move out of this entry zone. SPY is just going to do what it does. It's going to mess around. You got to be careful with the SPY. You know how it gets messy. 574 is a target. But, you know, if it misbehaves with me, I'm not going to just keep hanging on to it. I'm going to jump out very quickly. 571, 572. Come on, SPY, let's go. Meta is also starting to move. Everything getting bullish here. All right, 572, I'm going to start taking these 10% partials and de-risking. You can see how fast it's moving. This is what scares me. When it goes fast, so I'm already out half the position. When it goes fast, it can easily go fast the other way too. Gosh, SPY scares the heck out of me. I'm going to have to totally de-risk it. So for me, it's like I've almost cut this position to 0 on the SPY because it's gone so fast. I've totally de-risked it. To me, this is not a successful trade. It hasn't gone to a target. But I've taken off 90%. It's just not behaving well. Because when it goes fast, it can go fast the other way. We're still dealing with mad momentum at the open. Let's pay attention to Meta. That's the risky one so far. It's just about breaking out, hitting my break even, which is the top. Look at that candle. That's the worst entry I've had in forever. Okay, so we found a new buyer at about 614 on Meta, which helped to break out almost, maybe break out of the ORB up. I'm glad it's breaking out upwards. Let's see if that continues, if that holds. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult. I'm tightening up my stop a little. And I really want to bring my stop to 616 very quickly and almost de-risk this to like nothing, like no risk without even taking a partial, because this is a mess. This is a very bad price action. That's scary because the size I put on was incredibly heavy. It hasn't broken out. If it breaks out, I can do it. Right, SPY is just sitting where it is. That's the thing about momentum, guys. If it goes fast, it gets on moving averages. You'll be able to see it. It gets extended from moving averages and stuff. You can see all this stuff. Then you have trouble. Not that I'm looking at moving averages, but basically, if it pops quick, it can easily come back quick and hit your break even, or even reverse completely. More likely, it just consolidates than goes. But careful with that stuff. All right. Meta retest of 616. This is a key point for me. 616. You can see where the resistance was previously. Breakout, the retest, 616. I'll move my stop in. Oddly enough, it's an opportunity to add in as well. How do you add in when you already have such a heavy position? That's scary. Really trying to push my limits here with position sizing. See what I can do. Okay, I'm seeing the bounce. These lows are getting lower, but it's the highs getting lower that's more concerning than anything else. Whoa, see the jump? Gosh, this is tricky. I'm going to bring the stop in to below 615. So I'm really trying to downsize this or de-risk this. SPY, want to go, don't want to go? I have no idea. Come on, Meta. 620 is the target. Oddly enough, it's easier to hold Meta than hold the SPY. As crazy as Meta is, it's easier to hold. There's a new high. It made a new high just momentarily. Like I said, this is one of the worst risk to reward trades I've ever taken in a long time. It feels like. See, my entry was where 617 with a stop way down to 612, and target 620. There's less than 1-to-1 on this. It's just this makes no sense. You trade like this, you're gonna fail. I mean, if you trade like this all the time. For now, I'm just de-risking it. I mean, I brought my stop in tighter. So again, terrible spread. I should have paid attention at the open. See, it's holding. I don't know what it wants. I just don't know. If it drops this consolidation zone, I don't want to be in it. So I've got that area down there. It's a little bit of room. The higher lows are encouraging, these last couple of candles. Might bring the stop in even tighter, just a bit more. Good thing is this is not 0 DTE contracts, so it doesn't time decay doesn't become a big deal. Well, let's put the stop. Oh, okay, no, I'm out of here. I think 615. Okay, it's still at 615. It almost got me. It might get me. I don't know. 615. Okay, so buyer at 615. Huh. That's interesting. The big buyer was down here. Was it 614.40? Let's see if 615 holds. I was thinking it would be 616, but clearly that's dropped. Listen, this either gets me or it doesn't, and I have no idea. I'm just trying to watch it. And somebody catch Tesla's breaking out again. It's breakout, retest, all that's happening. 1 minute stuff. Guys, take a look at Tesla's. Very interesting. See that? ORB, one leg, second leg is about to happen. It's broken out, done the retest, and this is all good candlestick pattern. On the 1 minute perspective, very good candlestick patterns. Tesla's the neatest of everything out here. Of course, I have to go play with Meta. I might add on the SPY position. It's getting very interesting. Pullback is a good place to add. No point holding it. I have 1, 15, 18. Okay, I'm going to add, but not a full size. Just a bit more, not doubling the size. There we go. So the break even is still nicely below this consolidation. Always add on a pullback, at least try to. It's not easy. So you're adding when it goes against you. That's when you do it right. Can't say I'm really good at it. This is not first, but I've tried it before. Not been very successful with this. All right, I've de-risked Meta to the point where the risk is acceptable now. And now just put on the 30-minute chart, make sure everything's in the right place. If it gets to 620, great, I'll take it off. If it doesn't, it stops me, no big deal. The risk is manageable. All right, now what else is good? What do you want to watch?
What do you think of NVIDIA? Isn't it double top, or is maybe I'm wrong?
Yeah, let's have a look real quick. I just want to look at Google. Google looks very good. Here comes a breakout. Breaks the opening price. This thing's on its way. I like the look of it. Yeah, long tail hammer, all this stuff. Check out Google, guys. Looks good for a long. Setting up for a long. NVIDIA has done the big breakout on the 30-minute chart. That's what I'm really looking at. Oh, shit. Hold on a second. Meta's hitting a target here. Just a moment. Sorry. I need to stop being so silly with my trading. I'm just being careless, I'll be honest. Okay, that's it. I'm not going to play around with this. It's almost over. I'm going to go into break even. This was a terrible trade. I'm lucky to get out of this green. Well, the spread was there nasty, but I should be more aware of the spread anyway, just because I know I'm trading options. And it's not fun. So the stop is there, better than break even. Okay, that's almost at the target anyway. There you go, 620. I'm out of here. Oh, just get rid of it. Sell all. There we go. Okay, that trade's over. Don't want to know about it. I'm not even going to take a screenshot of that. That was just the worst thing that ever happened. Just a moment. SPY is getting really messy as well. Good thing I de-risked it. I added, but the stop is still surviving. 132. Yeah, okay. All right, that'll be fine. We're on NVIDIA. Let's see. NVIDIA. So I was looking at the breakout on a 30-minute chart. On a 1-minute chart, at the moment, I don't see anything except maybe lower highs. But what kind of pattern are you seeing? This is just wicks on both sides. Most candles are just overlapping each other. There's nothing to. I don't see a double top. I see chop. Absolute chop. To see a double top, what you need is first a bullish move, and then the double top signifies it's the top of the move. And firstly, this is not even a clean double top. It's not even a double top in my view. It has a bullish move in it. But, then it just got messy. So I wouldn't trust this. Actually, oddly enough, it's more bullish than bearish in my view. So, yeah, be careful with this thing. Google looks good. Google looks really good. Oh my God, did you see that? I'm still shocked about this whole meta thing. It is so crazy. I want to analyze this better. Look where the entry was. Look where the stop was down here. And look at the target. That was basically the target. It's $14. And just the worst thing. That's a terrible example. Don't trade like this, guys. Don't ever trade like this. You're gonna lose money. You have 1 or 2 winners, but you keep that up. Your losers become much bigger than your winners, and that's no good. It's really not worth it. Okay, SPY is moving. Yeah, so this meta, my entry was up here. If the entry was down here, which is what I was trying to get, as in it broke out, and then you enter down here as a retest, and then it would make sense to go for 620. But nah, we're not to do that one again. I might de-risk this SPY position as well. I mean, there's no risk. It's all break even or better. You can see how it's really messy. And this is 0 DT. This is not something I have patience with. So I'm going to tighten up the stop even more. Ideally it goes. We have 574. Good thing I de-risked earlier. So whatever's happening now is just manageable. It's nothing unusual. So don't have to worry about it. Wow. I got to say, that was the most terrified I've been in a trade in a very long time on Meta. That one just freaked me out. It was that entry was terrible. And then I know how bad Meta can be. But yeah, sometimes it's just sunshine and day. And no matter what, you can't get into trouble. So can't control these things. Oof. SPY want to go. Let's see what else is there. Hey guys, look at AMD. What do you call this on AMD? Anyone seen this price action before on a 1-minute chart? What do you call this? Come on, anyone? Anyone knows this?
Trash.
Yes, trash. Thank you. Day traders, yeah. Roll that garbage truck and I don't know, pull out the graveyard, tombstones. This is a day trader's graveyard right here.
Yeah, that's hell trash.
How's it on level 2? I bet it's all over the place. Just be straddled on both sides, I figured.
I don't have it up now. Like I looked at it and said hard pass after probably the first few minutes. Honestly, I don't even have AMD up.
Forget it. Yep, smart. And look at the opposite. We have this on AMD, and look at this. This is the opposite. Now you know what good price action looks like, guys. Look at Tesla. I mean,
Yeah,
what is it?
nice healthy.
ORB, yeah, just beautiful. ORBs, ABCDs, and then you go second leg up. Don't plan for a third. Just get 2 legs.
Paris is creaming his pants right now.
Oh yes.
So I bet. Good thing he's not on YouTube right now. He'd be in trouble.
He would be in trouble. Gotta get him off YouTube, man. We're gonna get canceled on YouTube because of him. Oh shit. Yeah. Wow. Tesla was actually even good before the open. What did it do? Yeah, you can see the consolidation went down as soon as it got to the top. Well, I should have. If I was available, I would have been looking at it. Then zoomed into the 1 minute, which would have been in the second minute. I would have seen, breakout. I would have tried to enter this retest, and I would have said, no, there's not enough room for the reward, and then off it goes. Anyways, so there you go. That's the 8 a.m. candle on the 1 minute chart. These are the levels, and it just respects it so nicely. It could have easily just reversed. That's, what is this, 263-ish. So it got there and put in the wicks, but then it did the breakout, the retest, if it goes. Very good action. Very good action. AMD was the worst. Today, I'm actually grateful. I caught the second or third worst price action on Meta. Not the worst. I feel like I've been catching the worst stuff lately. NVIDIA and AMD are the absolute worst. SPY is okay. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as the others. Fuck, now I should go into Meta. Now it looks much better. But it's not there. So I'll show you guys what I look for. See, Meta looks like an ABCD. It's going to go up. But what I'm really looking for is, you see these areas? This is a consolidation and a breakout, the retest. Over here, I'm not seeing this as a breakout. Not on a 30-minute chart. It's not a breakout. It's just got to a level. It has to consolidate. Then I'll call it a breakout. Otherwise, I don't trust it. I won't trust it. The hell with that. So I don't like to look at this. But on a 1 minute, yeah, it makes sense. Breakout, retest, ABCD, whatever you like. It's all there. So there's ways to do it.
I mean, for Google, when it's V-shaped like this and the 30 minutes has a very long tail, what do you think of that? Google.
Let's look at it. Google.
1 minute is very V-shaped and the 30 minutes is very long tail.
All right, so here's what's fun. This is not closed yet, this 30-minute candle. If it closes looking like this with this massive tail and a tiny body and no wick on the upside, this is looks like a good continuation pattern, as in it's been bullish and it's likely to continue bullish beyond. So as naked trading goes, you would enter on a new 30-minute high, but you stop way below there. But that's too much. It's too wide. So if it closes looking like this, what I would do is wait for it to either get to the next level or bounce off the previous level of 167 on a 1 minute chart, and look for the bullish activity at these levels on a 1 minute chart, and then take that long. That's how I would most likely take this on.
Thanks.
Yep. All right, the SPY is getting into a very tricky zone of consolidation where I'm not too satisfied with it. I might take off half this position. It's heavy enough anyway. So let's just drop it down to 30 contracts. That would be about half. Okay, there we go. And put it in a better than break even. These nasty, ugly spreads and stuff. And let the rest run for 574. Again, this is actively managing it. On the SPY, I still actively manage it. I still haven't found a way to trust it. These patterns that I like to trade, they're just not, like on Tesla, it's perfect. But on the SPY, it's just, I don't have enough conviction. Well, there goes Google. Fantastic. Look at that, you guys. It's one of those days today, even if you screw up your trading so badly like I did, you still make money. There's opportunities everywhere. As long as you stay away from AMD and NVIDIA, you'll be okay.
I can't disagree with you, Avi. I got into AMD, still made money somehow.
It still made money.
I think it's one of those days.
It's one of those days, yeah. I deserve to lose $100,000 today with this behavior.
Honestly, I did deserve to lose on that one. I mean, it looked really good on the pre-market when you were explaining as well. Very good.
It did look good. You got to watch the price action in real time before you know have your
Yeah. I had a good entry, so my ass got saved otherwise.
Oh, man.
And of course, the LTR is always there to save you. So
Yeah, go back. PLTR.
what is service?
Exotic. Once you go desperate, you get exotic.
Avi,
Yeah.
so according to understood, like if it's not like breaking through the level, like frankly, you don't consider it as a break. It's like a continuation, that it's breaking the.
Can't really hear you. Your voice is
yeah.
breaking. Your voice is not
Can you-
clear. It's a mess. It's like you're cutting out a lot. But what I think you said was you're talking about breakouts and retests. Well, retests are more, you have more conviction. Let's say on Google here on the chart, you have the high over there, the opening price, basically, and you would have seen this is maybe a breakout. You would have got in long as this candle's pushing up, and you would have got stopped out the next minute. And truthfully, all it is that it's done a breakout off of this tiny consolidation that happened here, and it's retested that. You enter after that candle closes like a hammer, very bullish. The new 1 minute high could be a good entry. The stop right below it, or even just halfway through the tail, and you're in this thing. So basically, retests, I like them. Whenever I get into that kind of position, I typically put more of a size or more risk on a retest rather than on a breakout, because again, retest you have more conviction. The breakout's already happened. The retest is just confirming to you that the breakout is genuine, and that's when the fun starts. So that's how I see it. Wait for the retest. If you're unsure, you want to be a little more conservative, wait for retest. A lot of times I'll enter on the breakout and I'll add on the retest, but that's, it's a little more aggressive. You don't need to be that aggressive. Like here, I'm adding on this breakout here on the SPY. Not doubling the position. At 28 contracts, not 38 contracts. The break even is still down there. I can actually add more, and I just want to really manage the break even. There it is. Now I'm happy with it. The break even sit there about 160. And we got the SPY. There it is. Very good. Consolidation at the breakout I added. And again, whenever you're adding, always think about where's your stop. Can you move your stop? So I'm thinking on the SPY, I want my stop to be below this most recent consolidation that's happening right about here. This is a bit of a pullback, a deep pullback, and off it goes. So down here, 572.30-ish approximately, and that's where it's just about running 573. And yeah.
I mean, look at Amazon, Avi. It exactly did the same. It broke out, retest, and then there you go. It's on its way.
Brilliant, yeah. What a breakout happened early.
Yeah.
And then that's it. This is the trade. This is what I was trying to catch up. Got it here.
Great classic, actually.
And here's another example. Look at this long tail hammer. You would think it's a reversal, but this long tail hammer happened after a big bullish candle. So don't do it.
Oh, yeah. Yes. That's a very good point.
Don't short this one.
Yeah.
It looks tempting. This is where a lot of traders get stopped out, unless you're scalping. But what's the point?
Yeah.
So it's a good piece of price action. Today is so much good action, and today I really got scared. Oh man.
No.
Amazon, beautiful. Amazon, Google, Meta. I might stop trading Meta, but I don't know. It's good to get scared. Feels good. Survive, I feel good. Anyways, attention to the SPY. I'm in this trade in where's the 156, 164. So I've got room on the stop. Let's see if it goes. What am I missing here in the chat? Anything? Oh, what time is it? I'm still here for another 30 minutes, guys. 10:30 we'll end this, and then 11 a.m. in the BBT webinar room. Go in there and have some fun, and then try and pack some luggage for Vancouver. Oh, and upload these videos. Sorry, guys. Today's and Fridays, and webinar. Gotta load that in the right place.
Avi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm having trouble with my mic. What's going on? Yeah, I love actually. I love the Nathan sound. He sounds like a radio host, you know. Well, you sound like you're kind of in a tin can.
Oh my god. That's what this is turning into now. Oh shit. All right. Well, thank you, I guess.
morning radio show.
Get Peter to do this. He's got the radio voice.
Not bad, Avi, not bad. Getting elevated in life, man.
Gonna get on the FM pretty soon. Start that. The old radios. Oh my goodness. Tesla break high day. Oh, there it goes. Boom.
I think Tesla was the best example of that consolidation before the market opened. That 30 minutes that you mentioned.
Yeah. It's very good.
In the spring.
It's very good. I mean, everything looked like that. And Tesla was one of the best ones. Everything.
Tesla was the best.
Yeah. All you got to do is get the right entry. What happens after you enter is none of your business, really. You don't know what's going to happen. But just get the right entry and you'll be fine. And even on a choppy action, you know, that's why I trade the bigger time frames, and I don't like to scalp. Because let's say even like Atif was saying, like AMD, if you catch that entry, you're considering it a retest or a breakout, it gets choppy after you enter, but it never even tests your stop loss because it goes in your favor, and then it gets choppy. So you just let it sit until it gets to your target. So a big advantage on these bigger time frames, on these bigger picture levels. That's what I really like about it. I never get chopped up anymore in 1 minute garbage. That was very painful in the early years, and now I refuse to accept any of that, so I don't do it. And today was probably my worst trading this year. Just that meta entry. That was one very bad piece of execution. I jumped in too early. I could have waited like 3 seconds more instead of just saying, oh, there it is, go. I should have just watched it bounce a little more or come down and bounce a little more. I would have got a much better entry. And it would have been the other way around. It would have been like 5-to-1 risk to reward rather than what it really was, which was 5-to-1 in the bad direction. Risking $5 to make $1 is what it turned out to be. So anyways, control what you can control. Get your right entries. Wait for your setups, get your entries, and the rest of it is none of your business. The market does what it wants. What else do we have? I don't see anything moving, or I don't see anything to get into now. If you're in it, good. Otherwise, nothing. Apple will break out later, I think. Look at this. Apple, we have these levels are a mess. But basically, you have this gap up, and it's put in a tail. It's not an ideal long tail hammer. It has room to the left. It's not ideal. If it breaks the new high, that could be a possible entry for that breakout. It's going to take a lot. It's not even there yet, and I don't know. Let's see if that truly happens. That's for later. I don't see anything else really at the moment making much sense. Switch over to 30-minute charts on everything. Don't need to watch this. You know what? It'll be good exercise now since we have some time. I'll look at meta. So meta, I had these levels. I got that one, and the target was based on that resistance, 620. Look at that, gets to 620. It works nicely. Now I want to test those Fibonacci levels and see what it could have been. It actually turns out to be the same level. Now, how does that work out? Let's see. It would have been at 622. God damn, look at that. It was precise. These Fibonacci levels are more precise than these 30-minute levels I took on. Look at that. The entry would have been much more complicated. If you're able to time it, get to one level. Here's a breakout of the level straight to the next. I mean, this is precision. Look at that. These Fibonacci levels are far more precise than what I decided to go with my 30-minute manual levels. There's something to think about. Maybe not make it so complicated on meta and just use the same Fibonacci levels. Just skip one or two. Skip two. I did that on Apple last week. Just skip 2 levels and went because the price action was moving. Something to think about. What do we got here in the
I
chat?
don't see Google right now.
Yeah, Google's chilling out, isn't it?
Consolidating on a 1 minute at just a pre-market high.
Yeah. With the lows getting higher, I anticipate a breakout if it keeps doing this. This is getting into a wedge, right? A flat top.
That is correct. Yeah, there's a wedge right now.
Yeah, it's forming a wedge. There goes AMD. Now it's going to be clean.
AMD is decided now, so late to the party.
AMD. Who's running that damn company? Huh? This guy's always late at everything. Actually, a decent breakout. I mean, if you think of it, you have resistance here on 30-minute candlestick chart. You can see that resisting what 110.20, and then the breakout. You can actually plan this. I wasn't even looking at it. It's very hard. On the 1 minute, it's not easy to plan. On 30-minute, maybe. I don't think I'd ever trade this, even with this price action. But now it's going to get clean. It looks like.
It's heading up to 10.91.11 actually. So.
There you go. SPY still sitting there for me, not moving. What do we have in the chat? We have Brad, Apple and Nvidia is range bound. Yeah, Nvidia's a joke. It's all range bound. So is Apple. On a 1 minute, yeah. They're both stuck. They gotta get out of their range and then it cleans up. That's pretty normal. You see it getting messy and it's just range bound. Once it breaks out, it cleans up. Very, very normal. You see this all the time. So there goes AMD. The SPY is not going. AMD clearly does not have much weighting on the SPY. I should think about what to do with this. The problem I have is the SPY. I know it messes around. Oh, I stopped out. There you go. I did stop out. I thought I was still in it. Nice thing about putting hard stops. I stopped out 4 minutes ago. I didn't even know. It just stopped. So there we go. That works nicely. This trade I can be proud of. The other one, absolutely not. Complete garbage.
Yes, SPY was a very good trade, Avi. Very good trade.
Yeah, nice. This one worked out. This one worked out. Just a 5 minute warranty, really. But inside of a 30-minute breakout. So 30-minute CD, and then there's a 5 minute ORB inside a fractal pattern. Pattern inside a pattern in the same direction.
Yeah. So you know, it reminds me of what you used to say, that when you look at the chart, it's going to say, oh, I'm the one. When you were looking at the pre-market, when you saw the SPY, you said, oh, looks really nice.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be nice, right? Because look at pre-market there. I mean, it's like, okay, I'm ready. What do you want?
I'm going to play nice today. Yep.
I'm going to play nice. Yeah, it was good trade, actually. Very good trade.
Yeah, this worked. This one worked. Tesla was amazing too, but I'm trying to think. Looking back on Tesla, would there have been a way? So let's see. On 30 minutes, you have a gap. You have this consolidation. I mean, yeah, just a breakout with the consolidation. Other than that, I mean, if you identify an ABCD, a very clear one, you can even get in on the C. Which is, if it bounces off of there, you put your stop below it, you get in. Then if it breaks out the other side, you add and you bring your stop in tighter. And now you're in a heavy position going up. Again, I don't usually enter on the C with ABCDs. I don't do that much these days.
And heavy there is on the C. I mean, once you enter, the only thing which comes to my mind is so much consolidation above, right?
Yeah.
I was sitting here and maybe want to sell and get out. And
it gets hard. It gets hard. You'll be entering within the first 30 seconds down here somewhere with a stop right there, and by the time it pops up there, you're already like, oh man, this might go the other way. Let me just get out.
Yeah.
But then it breaks out, and you can add in on this retest. This entry on the 3rd minute, this would have been seriously. This is what I'd put on 1,000 shares. 1,000.
But this is a very actually this retest.
Very tight stop, and you can put on so much. You can recycle it again. You take off half, put it on again at the next retest. And you just keep going through these levels one by one.
Both candles are really good, right? Engulfing, and then a nice bullish candle with a good wick, and it's testing the level. And yeah, it's very confident level actually.
Yeah, it's precise. And this is so good. I was just all freaked out about Meta. I didn't even look at it. But anyways, you can't catch everything. But yeah, this was good. If I saw it earlier, I would have definitely jumped in and put risk on. This one I would have actually put risk on without being afraid of it. Meta I put risk on, I was afraid of it.
For anyone who's looking at momentum on Tesla, if you were watching the time and sales, the first minute, you could see a lot of price action hitting above the ask and the price not sinking. So you could have actually taken it for a 1 minute ORB, which I did at 259. But the problem was I just didn't know. I didn't have the conviction for it to hold until 272, which is my next target. But yeah,
You were seeing orders on the ask, huh, Salim?
what's that? Sorry?
On the ask, you were seeing a lot of orders, a lot of activity there, right?
Above the ask.
Above the ask, okay. Cool.
Yeah. So when you see at the open, you see the price like drop, but the time and sale starts hitting above the ask.
Yeah.
And then the price hold. It happens so quick. You have to be really laser focused on it. But
Yeah.
if you can watch it, or maybe go back and watch it on a replay mode, you'll be able to see that what happens.
Okay, cool.
That's interesting. Yeah, thanks for that. It'd be good to really watch it. You were watching it, so you would know. That's great. So you caught that, Salim? You caught that. Where did you catch it? 260, did you say? 259, maybe.
I caught it at 259.
Nice. Beautiful. Yeah, 1 minute ORB. Nice.
And typically, like, I'm trying to hold my entries for at least 5 or 10 minutes. But on this particular situation is something I've realized over the last 2 years with Tesla. When it reacts this way, it just skyrockets to the other side. So this is like, it's almost like a playbook for me on Tesla. Only Tesla though.
Specific Tesla playbook. I love it.
Oh my God, this
I'm
AMD.
working on that with Meta and Spy. Nice. Yeah, look at that. AMD cleaned up, breakout, retest. Just
Honestly, I entered at a retest on 109.60. That's what I entered, and when it started chopping, and I had a heavy size, and I got myself out at 110.11, just to save myself, right? Safety first, and then it dropped, and now look at it. There you go. Thank you very much.
Position. You can de-risk it. You know, you don't have to de-risk means take it all off, take half off. That's what I do.
Yeah, I did that. I kind of took some off, then took some more off down there at 110.14, then completely out at 109.99. I thought this thing is going nowhere. It did drop down all the way to 109.70, and I was like, okay, good, that's happened. But that's where it was, I said, okay, I want to retest more deeper. And that's what
the best way to manage a trade, right? Don't manage it. You would have been in this.
Yeah, that is correct.
Somebody catch Google. It's bouncing. Came back, retest 167 on all time frames. It looks good. Look at that. 1 minute, you see that was the ORB area. Breakout, here's a retest. You have a 30 minute. You have, breakout. Here's a retest of that breakout zone. This is all there. Continuation play with the long tail. It's all there. There's so many ways to see this. It looks very good. Looks very bullish. I'm pretty much done for the day. I scared myself enough today. Don't be too worried about this. Go and focus on other things. Hold on a sec, guys. I gotta take care of something here.
Well, I mean, if you look at AMD, I'm now realizing that maybe it broke out, then maybe it was consolidating in that range, actually. 1 minute, if you see, it was real consolidation. It never broke down that level. We haven't retested, which was 109. So I should have stayed down there, my stop loss, and let it do what it was doing, consolidating, taking breathing to run again, right?
That's what you should do when you get into a good position. There's no reason to de-risk it. And I'll show you the example, actually. Talking about here, unless you're doing some crazy stuff like 0 DTE on the SPY. So I also got into a good position, but I de-risked it after it popped. But if it was Tesla or something, I wouldn't exactly de-risk it. I'd still hold it because I know the SPY gets messy. But again, de-risking, if you're afraid of it, you do de-risk, but then look at that. You add on the next pullback. Breakout, retest, and you add again, and then you can de-risk again. And this looks like a pullback getting bullish, and you can add it on. And after this point, it's all risk-free anyway. You're just moving your stop. You're keeping it higher and higher. So you're not stressed about it. And you're not thinking of this as profit-taking. You're thinking of this as de-risking. Profit-taking only happens at targets, not in between. This is all in between.
That's a very good point, Gary. Very good point. Okay. I think that is the mistake I made on AMD, actually. I had a very, very good entry. I was just trying to look at what happened here, why. Okay. I mean, the pre-market work on AMD was beautiful. I mean, everything was like, okay, I'm ready. Okay, no worries. Market is a gold mine.
What's the next level for AMD?
Sorry.
AMD. Let's see. I don't even know.
In level 2 is 112 in level 2.
Level 2. All right. What's the 8 a.m. council? Where's this 8 a.m.? No, she's
So,
already out.
Pre-market high was 110.15, Avi, and
Go
then the
ahead.
consolidation happened all the way till 109.60.
So yeah, I'm seeing 111.55 right now. So what's next? Let's just put more levels on this thing and see. So let's duplicate this.
111.63 and
112.20, so approximately 112, just past 112 is what I have. So just recycle through the levels. That's one way to do it. Yeah.
AMD even beat NVIDIA. I mean, NVIDIA was very sharp in the beginning.
NVIDIA. Yeah, it was right up front.
Yeah, I was running in the front, and AMD is like, okay, I'm going to run, but I'll take my time.
In AMD, there was a big limit order at 112 in bookmap.
It was okay. Oh,
Liquidity. There you go.
I
Yeah,
got
you
it. Yeah.
level 2 is always the way I define my targets, but then that basically became moving targets, which is too complicated. So I stopped using that. But yeah, it works nicely. Just keep an eye on the level 2 and you'll know where to put the targets on. Great for scalping. Level 2 is very useful for scalping. Used it a lot. AMD's, I mean, look at that. Look at the Wyckoff, right? You have consolidation, breakout. That's one leg. It didn't do a retest, but did one leg. Consolidation, second leg. Don't plan for a third. Gets risky. That's what Wyckoff will tell you. Price structure. Plan for 2 legs, not the third.
Yeah.
What about Tesla? What's the next level? Anyone else still in it?
Who's in Tesla? Anyone in it? I have no idea.
No, but we can get
I exit Tesla, but let me look at bookmap. 272. There are some limit orders at 272.
It's 272.15 on Avinachi, so
272.15. Okay, there you go. Man, I'm not even ad levels on. So far out.
272.17 is Avinachi level, so
Great. Gotta get in touch with DAS, have them do an automatic study for these levels, just be able to populate the charts. I'm gonna talk to Andrew about that.
Some new bullish orders are created on Tesla toward 280.
oh, it's 280, okay.
Yeah, but like I said, till 280, there are 272, 273. These are all new that has been created last minute or so.
Careful with those. Careful with those. Pay attention to them. Might be icebergs, might be fake outs. These
Yeah,
are
it's
things
true.
on the level 2, you gotta really watch that stuff.
Yeah, 280 is far from, so be careful.
Gotta do more stuff here with that.
Yeah, this aligns with the daily level as well, 272. Cool. This one back.
AMD hit 112.
There you go. Big liquidity.
Yeah, I've taken the charge off. I'm not looking at it.
Don't look anymore. I'm like that with the SPY. I can't look at it anymore. It's gonna hit my target 574. Just
Oh yes, the SPY Avi. I mean, imagine. Oh wow, yeah.
imagine I didn't touch it. It would have been like just one of those 80K kind of trades if I just went and got ice cream.
Right.
You know what? Never know what the market's gonna do.
I mean, just on a high, like from a fractal perspective, right? Like, what did you see on the 30, and when did you see the 1 minute changing in the same direction? Like, can you explain things?
Yeah, so on the SPY, basically seeing a gap up. On the 30, you see, you can call this an ABCD pattern. This the A starts at the bottom of the gap. And then this consolidation happens, and during the consolidation, it puts in a massive long tail hammer, which is basically the 8 AM candle. That is extremely bullish. Basically, naked trading patterns will tell you enter at the new high, but you don't get that new high until in the pre-market you don't trade. It opened down here, kind of weak, but then as it started to push up, and it went, started to go up, I believe back up through its opening price, like I started to look at it on the 1 minute, or I think even just had it on the 1 minute. Yeah, down here. And what's interesting on the 1 minute, you have a down, and then when it gets back up to its opening price, this is basically a fallen angel ORB setup, 5 minute ORB that I've traded a million times. So I'm looking at this opening price area. Breakout, they have a retest, and it's in this area where it's retesting. I think I got interested. So I believe I don't know if I entered here, and then I added more at the breakout of the zone, I think something like that. And I moved the stop entire. Let me see what does the chart look like. Yeah, exactly. I entered at the 5 minute ORB, and then added more for the next breakout of the 30-minute zone, and just tightened up the stop. But then when it accelerated really fast, that got scary. That's why at the top of that big candle, I took off a lot of that position, because again, it's the SPY, it's 0 DTE, and it could easily go the other way. It's just how that behaves. Really de-risking at this point. This is all de-risking up in this area, and then I'm trying to manage it, trying to recycle contracts. But you look at this action, I mean, this is impossible to trade. Look at this, it's got wicks on both sides of every single candle. This is really impossible to trade. I got a little squeeze out of this, and then I stopped out better than break even. This is hard. I mean, trading a SPY is really complicated. And this looks like a good breakout now, right? High of day, all this stuff. But I don't know. Is it going to put wicks on both sides again? Right?
You don't want to take a chance yet.
Yeah, you can't trust it. It's very hard. I haven't found a way to really trade my strategy or manage trades the way I like to on the SPY. I'm much more aggressive with de-risking the SPY positions than any of the others. Even Meta today, I didn't really de-risk it. If I was in that kind of situation on the SPY, I would have instantly got out of it. Just forget about holding it. When Meta had enough courage to hold it, just because it's not the SPY.
So, moving 1 day, will it make a difference? Or let's say you trade SPY tomorrow, will it be better or no?
No. This is the underlying. You see the underlying. I'm not even looking at the contract. The underlying is throwing wicks on both sides.
Okay.
Maybe the best way to trade the SPY is just trade a bigger time frame. Messy. I don't know. 15.
For the ones that are in Tesla, 275 could be a level, but be careful. It's getting bigger and bigger in Bookmap.
All right. You got more going up there. Yeah, 275. Pretty nice number there. That's great. My gosh.
Oh, that's good. Thanks, Avi.
Good to know.
Yeah.
I'm still in Tesla. Trying to get out.
You're going to get out of it.
Trying to. I'm hesitant. I only have a little bit left, but I'm like, should I hold for a little bit longer?
Keep your targets in mind, and if you're using the level 2, keep your level 2 in view. Keep looking at it, because orders come and go, and you can target round numbers, but make sure the level 2 confirms that.
Okay.
275.
Good to know. Thank you.
All right, guys, last few minutes here before we end this one, and I will go and upload the other ones, the old sessions from last week. And then 11 a.m. in the BBT webinar room. Come and have some fun. So, a few more minutes here, guys. Let me know if there's anything else on your minds. And then we'll move on.
Avi, what is the topic today on the BBT webinar?
The topic is show up and find out.
Okay.
What is the topic? It's the same topic every time. Come on.
That's a good topic.
Yeah.
I mean,
levels.
Anyone asked me about
Showing the
Avi and The
alien.
Yep.
Nobody asked me about Avi and The levels. I quit doing YouTube for that reason. I got fed up with it. Just, no, if anybody asked me, oh my god.
But you were developing such a following though on YouTube on Avi levels.
Yeah. It's not just following; it's the quality of the following. YouTube is full.
Avi,
Okay.
history will remember you with the one who made people forget Fibonacci. Actually, you are the one who will be blamed for making people forget that.
Mr. Fibonacci's descendants are gonna find me and sue me from Italy from like 400 years ago.
Yeah.
It's the simplest, silliest thing. Everyone made such a big deal out of it. What are these levels? Every single day. But hey, it's fun. All good.
Is that 11 BBT the one that is also broadcast in YouTube?
No, I'm not on YouTube. Paras will be on YouTube. I will be in the webinar room in BBT, and I believe Thor is in the chat room in BBT. So we have like multiple things going on now, for now, until we consolidate this even further. Wow, look at this guy. Shit. But yeah, so different rooms. I'm in the webinar room. Oh, guys, on who here is coming to Whistler, Vancouver and Whistler, especially Whistler? I got a question. Anyone?
I am.
Whistler, yeah.
Yep,
All righty, great. Are you renting skis?
I am. I don't want to drag my own stuff. Not worth
Fantastic. We need someone to take over the ski rental business organization, please, if you will, if you can, if you'd like to. Cindy was doing it. She's no longer doing it. But what she's done is negotiated the prices with the ski rental, and but she's not going to be there anymore. So for now, she's transferred the reservation into my name, but I'm not even going to be there in the ski rental shop. I'm not renting anything. I'm bringing my own stuff. But organizing is, well, there's a spreadsheet. It's pretty much filled out, people who want whatever equipment, and it's a matter of giving that spreadsheet to the ski rental guys, making sure they get the discount, lock it in, make sure everyone shows up and gets their rentals. That's basically it. If you'd like to.
Yeah.
Well,
Can you hear me? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, it's
That's
great.
weird. My microphone is off, but I can see that you can hear.
can hear you.
Obviously, it's somewhere else. Can we talk about it outside of this room? I'll send
Sure,
you
sure.
something on my phone.
Yeah.
Because you know what? The reason I didn't really want to pay anything up front for rental is it's going to be weather dependent. Obviously, it's spring, right? If it's pouring rain, I'm not going to see it. So
Yeah.
another reason why I'm not bringing my stuff.
I'm with you on that. That's why I don't really understand the rental thing. Show up, and if it's good enough, go rent it and ski.
Exactly. Yeah.
Look at
That's
stuff.
what I'm planning on doing.
Yeah, it's a waste of time. I agree with you.
So Cindy's not going at all anymore?
Last I was told from her before the weekend or during the weekend. So, yeah, she's not going to be participating in organizing stuff as well, because obviously she's not on the trip. So that's the thing. If people still want to do this discount rental thing, I mean, I'm not going to do it. Somebody's going to have to do it. I really don't agree with the whole thing anyway.
Well, Cindy's not going anymore?
No, last she told me. But anyways, yeah, well, we're trying to work out the organizing, because she was doing some of that.
It looks
it's
like
mostly done. It's mostly done, but
it looks like it might snow, and that the temperatures are going to come down a little bit. So right now, the forecast is for snow on the 2nd, with 32 degrees on the mountain, which could be rain in some spots down in the village, but it could be snow up on top of Lake Whistler.
okay. All right, we'll talk about it offline. Figure out how to do the rental thing. Whoever's interested basically has to do it. I'm not interested.
And she was doing everything with a bus. Obviously, that's so.
The bus is sorted out. I basically chartered the bus and hosting a party on the bus. That's all. I'm doing that. That's over. There's nothing to think about, really. It's very simple. It's just a ski rental that's complex. Everyone's also booked their own hotels and stuff.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I mean, 30% discount is what, $5?
Something like that. Yeah, it's not even worth your time. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I was going to talk to you outside of the room, but that's what I'm saying right now. At the end of the day, I'll figure out my own You know, if the weather's nice, I don't think they're going to be crazy busy where they're going to run out of seats. So when we get there on the 1st, I'll walk over, go check it out, see if they have some, and just go from there. So
Okay, no, that's perfect. That's exactly what I thought people should do anyway. So cool.
Yeah.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Okay,
I'll talk
cheers.
through. Cool. All right, guys, just about 10:30 now. Let's end this one. 30-minute break. 11 a.m. in the BBT webinar room. Come have some fun. Show up and find out. All good? Everyone good?
Sounds good. Thank you.
Cool. All righty.
All right, thanks,
I'll
everyone.
see you all,
Thank you, Avi.
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you, Avi.